Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw tips and tricks. Somebody needs some help putting a word into like a ribbon. They did this manually and they did pretty good, but if you notice the P is a little different out of space. There's two ways to do this. So I just took all the fill away. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a copy of this. I'm going to do it two different ways. So I'm going to use this one first, and I'm going to use the envelope tool, but we need to make an envelope. So I'm going to take a 2-point line and come in like right there to right there, maybe right there to right there, kind of staying in the line to that. I'm a little bit off. Take the Smart Fill tool and fill that in. Nudge that over and left click, right click. Now we don't want it all the way to the edge. So we're going to go to Effects and Contour. We're going to contour the inside 1/4 of an inch. And that gave us a new shape. Now, we could break the contour apart, but you could just take the Smart Fill tool and fill that in. Then left click, right click. Let's bring our Peterbilt over. Have it selected. Go up to Effects and Envelope tool, Envelope, and click right here to create an envelope form. And you'll get this arrow and then put it in there. I don't have his font, so I'm using a different font. Then I'm going to shift select the envelope and I'm going to go EC. That put it in the center. Now I can move that out of the way. And now I can take the Peterbilt and I'll take my lines away. But that's pretty cool. Need to grab those lines. I guess you don't need to grab the calculator. So this is more of a perfect deal. And actually I used a font that if this is huge and it looks like it's going to be plasma cutted, and that's why they're using a stencil font. This would be a good font because it's got rounded corners. I like it. Now this one, I just happened to have it. I picked it. It looks like, Peterbilt. Anyway, the other way to do it, let's just move this stuff out of the way. And we can just do this. I'm going to take the 3-point curve line, and let's zoom in here. And really, I mean, the envelope works so well, you don't really need to do this. And I'm going to go from like right there, give a little bit of curve, but then I'm going to grab the shape. You know what'd be easier than that? Let's make a copy of that, move it over. I wasn't thinking about that because there's the perfect shape, but we only need one side of it. So we're going to take the shape tool and we're going to right click on that node and break it apart. Right click on that node and break it apart. Then we can take our virtual segment delete key and delete this line. Now we don't need that. Whoa, I didn't break it apart. I don't like that little tail end. So what you could do is actually just, you know what? Let's do this. Let's take the shape tool and let's add a node right there. And then we can take that node away. Let's go on the other end. And that node's pretty good. Let's just take that node away. So now we have text to path. And because this is a path, I can just go text to path and put it on that path. Now you see what's wrong? So what we're going to do is take this line. Let me zoom in here. It's going backwards. I'm going to take the shape tool. See, our arrows are going right to left. We need them going left to right. So I'm going to just select them all and hit reverse subpath. Now the arrows are going left to right. Grab our text back, text to path, put it on our path, and just kind of eyeball it. The envelope tool is actually going to work better than this because of that P, but we can look at it in a second. Let's, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and break it, select it all. go up to object and break it apart, because this will be right on that line now. We don't want it right on the line. So in this case, that envelope tool is going to be your best choice. Now we're going to set our nudge distance to like 0.01, and we're just going to nudge that up to where it's in the middle. And because it's a font still, we can grab that node right there and move the P out a little bit. We can actually go up to object and break the Peterbilt apart, and then get that P and just ever so slightly rotate it to make it look like. But I mean, if you look how good this came out, there's no reason to do that. Anyway, I hope that helped him a little bit. Thank you for watching.